Assalamu alaikum, students. As you know, we have selected our topic in chemistry, that's carbon and its compounds. And in my last lecture, we had a very brief introduction of carbon. And today, we are going to discuss bonding in carbon. And especially the covalent bond. What's actually covalent bond? Before studying this, let's have a very brief revision of the ionic bond. Only then we can understand what is covalent bond. Ionic bond is a chemical bond which is formed by the transfer of electrons. Ionic bond, the bond formed by transfer of electrons from one atom to another atom. Which means one atom loses the electron and another atom gains the electron. And in that process, the atom which loses the electron is called the atom which loses, is called cation. And it becomes the positively charged. And the atom which gains the electron becomes the negatively charged, and it is called anion. So, in ionic bond formation, one atom loses the electron, वो देता है electron, दूसरा atom वो लेता है electron, it gains the electron. The atom which gives the electron becomes positively charged, is called cation, and the atom which gains the electrons becomes negatively charged, is called anion. And the bond formation between these two is called ionic bond, or it's also called as an electrovalent bond. It's called ionic bond or electrovalent bond. And the force of attraction which keeps these two atoms together, वो ताकत, वो force जो दो atoms को इकट्ठे रखती है, that force of attraction is called force of attraction is called electrostatic force of attraction. Electrostatic force of attraction. And one of the best example which I can give to you is sodium chloride, NaCl, which is also called as common salt. जो हम अपने घरों में नमक use करते हैं, that's sodium chloride. And its salt is combination of two charged particles or charged atoms, that's sodium, which is positively charged, and chlorine, that's negatively charged. What are the characteristic features of these ionic bond compounds? Because the compound formed due to this is called as ionic compound. And what are the special characteristic properties of these ionic compounds? Number one, they are good conductor of electricity. In molten state or solution. Number one. Number two, As you know, there is a force which I told you, electrostatic force of attraction. It's very strong force of attraction. Hence, the ionic compounds have a very high boiling point. A lot of energy is required to break down these compounds. They have high melting point. So these are some characteristic features of ionic compounds. They are good conductor of electricity in molten state or solution. They have very high boiling point. They have high melting point. So now, as we have tried to understand what actually ionic bond is, now we can apply this bond formation to our special subject or topic, that's carbon. Let's see, if we apply this ionic bond formation in carbon, what happens? Before going through in detail, let me show you the structure of carbon. This is carbon. This is carbon atom. This is nucleus. This is K shell. This is L shell, as I have already discussed this in my last lecture. So there are so carbon, it has atomic number 6. Means there are 6 protons, or there are 6 electrons present in carbon. In the first shell, there are 2 electrons present, and in the outermost shell, there are 4 electrons present. What's the electronic configuration of carbon? That's 2, 4. पहले शेल में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रेजेंट हैं और दूसरे या आउटर शेल में 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रेजेंट हैं. तो we can also say that valence electrons in the valence shell of carbon, that's outermost shell of carbon, is equal to 4. There are 4 valence electrons present which can form the bond, which can form the pairs with different atoms or same atoms of carbon. The number of जो हमारे पास number of electrons हैं हमारे valence shell of carbon में, that's 4. तो we must know that every element tries to attain the electronic configuration of noble gas. That may be near whichever gas lies near to this element. Like carbon has the atomic number of 6. What are the nearest noble gases which belong to these, which are near to this carbon? First of all, let's see the noble gases. Helium having the atomic number 2, neon having the atomic number 10. Let's not go in further detail. Helium has the electronic configuration 2 because helium has only 2 electrons. Neon has the atomic number 10. It has the electronic configuration 2, 8. So, in order to become stable, carbon either needs to attain the electronic configuration of helium, that's 2, or it needs to attain the electronic configuration of next noble gas, that's neon, that's 10, 2 and 8. Now, let's see what carbon can do. So, if the carbon is to gain some electrons or lose some electrons, so let's study in detail. Let's assume that carbon loses. What we have actually we have to achieve either the noble gas configuration of 2 or 2,8. That's helium or neon. So in order to get the electronic configuration of helium, that's 2, carbon has to lose the 4 outermost electrons. If carbon loses 4 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 electrons from the valence shell. It becomes C4 positive cation having the 4 positive charges. Now what happens? You know that if we if the carbon tries to lose the electron, it needs a very large amount of energy, which is not possible to attain. Hence, this losing of electron method cannot be achieved by the carbon. Hence, let's discard this method. Now, we have the second option. If carbon gains 4 electrons, it becomes C4 negative anion, which is again very difficult. Why? Because if it gains 4 more electrons, we have already 6 electrons in the outermost shell. If we gain 4 more, that becomes 10. However, we are only 6 protons. That's atomic number is 6. We have only 6 protons in the nucleus. It becomes very difficult for the 6 protons to hold the 10 electrons, which is 4 electrons more than its atomic number. So this method also becomes very, very difficult. Hence, we discard this method also. Now, what's left with carbon? Now, अब कार्बन के पास तीसरा कौन सा ऑप्शन है कि वो दूसरे एटम्स के साथ जुड़े, मॉलिक्यूल्स बनाए, कंपाउंड्स बनाए. So here comes the covalent bond, which is our topic. Now, carbon forms the bond with other atoms of carbon or different atoms through the sharing of electrons. वो एक दूसरे के साथ हिस्सेदारी करके बॉन्ड बनाते हैं और उस तरह के बॉन्डिंग को, that type of chemical bonding which is formed through the sharing of electron pair is called as covalent bond. So what is covalent bond? The chemical bond formed by sharing of electrons between 2 or more atoms. Now, in order to attain the noble gas configuration for any element, there are many options. Either the atom has to lose the electrons or to has gained the electrons. Now we have another option by sharing the electrons. The 2 atoms can form the molecule not just by losing, not just by gaining, but through sharing of electrons. And let's understand this through a very simplest example. That's formation of hydrogen molecule. Now we are going to discuss the examples, and one of the simplest examples we have, that's hydrogen molecule. You know the atomic number of hydrogen, that's 1. It means hydrogen has only 1 electron in its valence shell. Now, hydrogen wants to attain the electronic configuration of helium, that's 2. Hence, hydrogen requires 1 more electron. What it does, it shares this electron with another hydrogen. Let's show these valence electrons through this dots and cross structure. This is not my self-made formula, but this is a scientific formula developed by a scientist, namely Lewis. Or Lewis. This is also called Lewis structure. Now these are 2 hydrogen atoms, each having 1 electron in its valence shell. It forms like this. This is the electron of this hydrogen, and this is the electron of this hydrogen. Not what? These 2 electrons belongs to this also, and these 2 electrons belongs to this hydrogen atom also. Hence, there is a bond formation by sharing of electron pair. This electron pair, this is shared by both the hydrogens. Hence, there is a bond formation, and we get hydrogen molecule, or we can write it like this. I think this was the simplest form to make you understand. Now let's have the second example. That's chlorine molecule. Do you know the electronic, do you know the atomic number of chlorine? That's 17. And what is the electronic configuration? That's 2, 8, 7. So, 8 और 2, 10 और 7, 17. There are 7 number of electrons present in the outermost shell, or 7 valence electrons. So, this is chlorine. 2, 2, 4, 2, 6 और 1, 7. This is another chlorine. 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 7. So, what it needs to form the molecule? It needs to share this electron with some other atom so that it forms a chlorine molecule. So, what happens? Here it is. This electron belongs to first chlorine atom. This electron belongs to the second chlorine atom. Hence, what happens now? This pair of electron can be shared by this chlorine, and same electron pair is also shared by this chlorine atom. Both are satisfied, both form the stable molecule, that's chlorine, and the chlorine has attained the noble gas configuration of the nearest element, that's argon. argon का एटॉमिक नंबर 18 है, और argon का जो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है वो 2, 8 और 8 है. Now chlorine has also 2, 8 and 8. Because it was 2, 8, 7, it has shared one electron with another chlorine atom. Now it becomes 2, 8, 8, and both the atoms are satisfied and the molecule has been formed. There is one more example, that's HCl. Chlorine needs, this third example, this was second. Hydrogen needs 1 electron, chlorine needs 1 electron. Both these atoms share their valence electrons, and there's a formation of a molecule called hydrogen chloride. Now, we must also know that this covalent bond is also, it has some types of covalent bond. Number 1, if the two atoms share just one pair of molecule, that type of which the bond forming from that is called as single bond, a single covalent bond. Single covalent bond. What is that? Bond formed by sharing one pair of electron. Like in my example, in hydrogen molecule, chlorine molecule, hydrogen chloride, there is a sharing of just one electron pair. So that type of bond is called single covalent bond, and it is represented as this. The second example is double covalent bond. जब दो एटम्स आपस में 2 पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स शेयर करते हैं, that type of bond is called double covalent bond. Bond formed by sharing 2 pairs of electrons, and this is represented as like this. And third, that's triple bond, triple covalent bond, which is bond formed by sharing 3 pair of electrons, and it is represented as this. We have already discussed the formation of single bond. Now let's discuss the formation of double and triple bonds. We will discuss one example of each. For double bond, we will understand this only by one example, which is the formation of oxygen molecule. First, do you know the atomic number of oxygen? It's 8. And electronic configuration of oxygen? It's 2, 6. So, there are 6 number of valence electrons present in the oxygen atom. So, here is oxygen atom. Let's see the arrangement within the atom. This is 1s2, 2s2, 2p, like this. 2p, we will see like this. This is 1s2, this is 2s2, this is 2p. Now, 4. These are arranged on the basis of Auber's principle. You must know that. So we have two single pair of single electrons present in the valence shell. So for oxygen to attain the nearest noble gas configuration of neon, it needs neon that's 10, 2 and 8, and oxygen has the electronic configuration of 2 and 6. In order to become 2 and 8, oxygen needs just 2 electrons. But it needs 2 electrons. So, first of all, let's show the Lewis structure of oxygen plus next oxygen 2, 2, 4, 5 और 6. ये मैंने अलग अलग क्यों सिंगल लिखा है? क्योंकि ये ऑर्बिटल्स में सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं. तो ये कैसे पेयरिंग करेंगे? देखिए, ये दो ऐसे रहेंगे. सॉरी, ये these are dots in cross structure. So इसके ये दो यहाँ आएंगे और इसके ये दो यहाँ आएंगे. 2, 4 तो 6. So if these two atoms share their two pair of electrons, they can attain the electronic configuration of the nearest noble gas, that's neon. So what it does, this atom shares the two electron pairs. This is one, this is second, with the another oxygen, like this. Now these two electron pairs belong to this atom, and these two pairs also belong to